All right, well, if you were with us last week, we talked a lot about the San Antonio Film Festival, and we're going to do it again this week. Our next guest is a San Antonio resident and a graduate of the University of the Incarnate Word. His latest film is being featured at the film festival, which kicks off on Thursday, and he is Bryan Ortiz here on the couch with us. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you, thank you.
Let me make sure I have this right. The title of your film is DrS Battles the Sex-Crazed Reefer Zombies, the movie.
Yes.
All right, where in the world did you come up with the name for that movie?
It's one of those jokes where I thought it'd be great to have a really long title for a movie that kind of says the whole movie in one title. So if you don't see the movie, you know the title, you know the movie. There you go.
I mean, a lot of people are going to hear the name of this movie and say, I got to see that. I don't know what it's about, but I got to see that.
I used to do that. I used to go to theater, Hollywood Video, and be like, this is the longest title ever. What is this movie? I need to see this. I'm renting it now.
Amazing, and it worked. All right, so tell us about the film.
It's this awesome, collaboration of old genres put together. It's like a little bit of Sam Raimi, a little bit of, I love that Army of Darkness kind of style. Epically huge, Reefer Madness, 1930, like crazy teenagers.
All right, so we're looking at some of the video right here. Is this classified as a dark comedy, or how do you describe the genre?
I would definitely say a dark comedy. I call it action camp, which stands for action campy. It's huge, it's epic, it's campy. It's got a lot of comedy, so I would say action camp. That's what I call it, action camp.
And what led you to this genre? I mean, there's so many different ways to go when you're making a movie. Well, why this?
I grew up with horror. My cousin, when I was really young, would be the one to hey, I want to see the Muppets. No, we're watching Freddy Krueger. So here I am learning about it, and so just inevitably down the line, that's my comfort zone. And I was like, oh, I've got this crazy idea. We got to do it. Zombies and scientists and guns and blood and fun. We got to go for it. And so that's just inevitably went down the line to that.
So what are your top 3 scariest movies of all time?
Oh my God.
I mean, what scares you? What really scares the you-know-what out of you?
Well, I think some of the top ones, it's got to be one 28 Days Later for me. I saw that movie, freaked me out. Growing up, I'd have to say Freddy Krueger and Jason. Those were some of the big ones, and then put those together. And probably the third one, probably have to say the Shining was probably one of the most scarier stuff I've seen.
And a lot of those classic horror movies, they still hold up today.
Yes, they do. Yes, they really do.
Is that how you know you've made it? I mean,
yes. Look at Jaws. Everyone's still afraid to go in the water.
That's a good
oh
point.
My God, you're still afraid to go in the water. That movie still lasts. I don't go. I just pedal my feet in the pool. That's all I do. Nothing more.
And the music and everything. Man, that's a good point, though, because you're right. It's been how many years now? 30-plus years? Something.
Children still can't go into the water.
No kidding. So what's next for you, and what are you hoping to accomplish with the film festival this week with your film?
With the festival, I'm just really glad that it's a wonderful opportunity to get the movie out there to the public, to reach a larger audience. Get some more publication for it so people can come out and enjoy this zany, crazy, wacky zombie movie. And the festival's giving us that awesome outlet to do it. Because normally we don't get to, because, it's this crazy concept. People are like, I don't know about that. And so with that, hopefully it'll lead us to start working on new projects, new films. Got definitely some new short films that I want to work on until we kick off the next big feature film for our little company.
It's got to be exciting, though, to be in an event like this, because we've already met a lot of the directors who are going to be out there. And, I mean, you could speak to it more than I could, obviously, but just so much talent at an event like this.
Yeah, I'm really, I was talking to, Adam Rocha, who runs it. I told him how honored I am because I get to be in this wonderful category with a lot of my filmmaker friends who are from San Antonio and from around the world. And it's an honor for me to be a part of that and be a part of them and be a part of the city where I live. And so the whole thing is just one big ball of happiness for me.
And we may not be Hollywood yet, but I mean, there is plenty of talent in this set.
This little city is on the wave of just becoming, a huge mecca for film. There's so much talent. There's so many people that are dedicated to doing it. It's a wonderful place to be right now for film. Wonderful place in Texas.
Yeah, no argument here, that's for sure. Well, we have the information. We've been showing this to you, but we want to remind you, Adam will get the festival cranking up on Thursday, June 25th. That runs throughout the weekend. Do you know what day your movie shows, Bryan?
June 28th.
That's the Sunday, and the last
6:30.
Okay, very good. Check it out and go root them on, and we'll look for bigger and better things from Bryan in the future. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay.